My family lives in Europe, so I was pretty much on my own here when I found out that I have cancer. I'm 39 years old. My father died at age 39 of lung cancer. My cousin died last summer of breast cancer at age 39. I found out my mother has cancer when I was 39. And I found out that I have breast cancer when I was 39. Then I took a deep breath and they said, okay, let's see what we have to do to move on, because I'm not gonna die at 39. I grew up in a communist country, so we were not really allowed to travel anywhere but to Mother Russia and east. Once the Berlin Wall fell and our passports were ready to get stamped, the gate opened up to west and our team went to Corfu for a week dive trip. We went diving with my girlfriend and we dropped down into this beautiful crystal clear visibility, and we saw sharks and turtles and octopus. But when I came back from that dive, I was just so pumped up and I just knew that this is it. This is what I want to do. Every time I was telling one of my relatives that I was going on a scuba adventure, they were saying, why are you not just watching the Jacques Cousteau movies? That's so much less dangerous. But I was never for one who wanted to live my dreams through somebody else's movies. I wanted to make my own movies, see my own sharks, go to my own shipwrecks, and I guess I was pretty hard-headed. I just knew what I wanted to do and I did it. I look at cancer as a journey, not as a battle. And as a journey, I always like to have something to focus on. And while I was going through cancer and the chemotherapy, I couldn't go scuba diving, but I could focus on going scuba diving. So what I started doing is between chemos, when I felt good, I went swim. Once I got better, I started snorkeling again. I find that looking forward to something is so important to stay positive. And scuba diving to me is that positive energy. Water is just so healing. Anytime I can be in the water, I heal much faster. I live in Los Angeles, so when I found out that I will lose my hair thanks to chemo, I was not super excited. I'm a big believer that inner beauty is what matters and what counts, but when you are a stunt woman and you work in Hollywood, showing up with no hair was really hard. Every time in my life someone say that you can't do something, I just say, watch me. Not wearing a wig just made me stronger. It really took me a couple of days to be okay going outdoors. But day by day, it just gave me more and more strength and confidence that, you know what, it's just hair. This is who I am. Sometimes I don't even remember that I don't have hair. I don't really think about it until I see my reflection in the mirror. When I started Miss Scuba, I wanted to be an example and show people that you can do what you put your mind to. And I'm doing the same thing with the cancer and going through publicly the whole cancer journey. A lot of my friends say that it was such inspirational for them, so they could actually dream big and think outside of the box. And I find that I have the same opportunity with cancer. So I wanted to show other women this is not a battle with cancer, it's just something that we go through. You do what you need to do and it will be done. You just need to focus on something that's in the end, something that makes you happy. To me, that's scuba diving. Waking up every morning and have a reason to get up is just so important. And my husband and Enzo next to me every day is my pillar. That's what you realize when you're sick, when you're going through something, how the simple things are actually the most important things in life. My PADI is my springboard. It's because I'm a scuba instructor, I'm also a stunt woman. I started Miss Scuba. I started my ocean-inspired jewelry line, and I got to travel the world. My hope is that my story will be inspiration to others going through similar journeys that I have been going through. Men and women, divers and not divers. And it's hard, it's not easy, it's not something that you know how to deal with. But just take one day at a time. And never, never, never give up.